I'm being guided to do a past, present, future. So we're going to look at immediate past for this group using the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor, which is my favorite go-to, present moment, and the near future. Whoop. Whoa. And we'll just see where it goes. But I'm very excited for the energies happening right now. We are coming up on the full moon Friday night, Saturday morning, and is the Libra full moon. So we are moving into that with coming into balance with harmony with relationships. And you know that includes relationship with ourselves. So it should feel very good to move into that energy from where we've been. And I hope the outdoor noise is not too much. Okay, so let me just feel into this spread right now. The outdoor energy is actually bringing like a really cool element to the reading. It's like it feels different. It feels very different. Okay. So a lot of feminine energy is coming up right away. The past, but of course this applies to both, you know, whether you're a man or a woman, because those energies are within you. And just as we just, you know, talked about, the balance of that Libra full moon talks about the balance of masculine and feminine as well. So you're moving into that balance. So, you know, this applies to you no matter what gender you are, but it does deal with the feminine and masculine energies specifically. So this is the immediate past, and it is the Christ consciousness coming in and healing in a very alchemizing way. This is healing that is like transformative. This is not just healing where it's like, you know, you've got old pain and your heart is, oh, look at that light coming in for this, and where that light, or I'm sorry, where the pain is just, you know, being healed and released. This is transmuting. This is transmuting healing. This is like holy fire I'm getting. Holy fire. So it's like the Christ consciousness coming in, has come in, this is in the immediate past, has come in, filled you. So just picture you being purified from within, from bottom to top, just purified with this holy fire, Christ consciousness light. It's like, what I'm getting is, you know how they use UV light to sanitize something? It's like that light coming in, that divine light coming in and just purifying everything within you. And then see how it's coming out of his hands. It's like now that power is within you to come out of your physical hands into the world. Yep. And transmute out into the world and alchemize out into the world. And the spirit energy makes me trembly at times when it's really intense, so that's why I... So next, in the present moment, is this sense of appreciation, and this is a feminine energy. So if you are masculine, this is talking about appreciation within your feminine energies, of vulnerability, of your emotions, living in your heart space, and standing in that sense of strength, living from that loving space. And this is that being seen and appreciated and felt where you're directing it. It's not just going and out into the ether, you know, it's being seen, felt, and appreciated by whoever you're directing it to, and even by those you're not aware. And I got this card back out again because I was struck by, these are both adding up to a 6. Okay, and 6 is the number of your daily life, what's happening in your daily life. It's also the number of romance and partnerships. But this is saying, you know, this is really becoming a part of your daily life. You know, in the past, the energies could have been like a surge, and then you might go back to, you know, status quo, and then a surge, and then kind of different status quo. But now this is like daily life, daily life. I mean, this is like infusing every part of your existence, this heart centered way of being, right? And then moving into the future, immediate, near future. Wait, is this another 6? Huh? Wow! We got 3 6s. We got 3 6s. I gotta look up that master number because that is, I mean, I know people have their there's, you know, there's superstitious stuff about that, but it does have a divine angel meaning. So I'm going to have to look up the angel meaning of 3 6s and talk about this card. So this is the woman holding the coin, which is saying that that sense of yes, okay. So when 6s are appear repeatedly, your angels are telling you to be aware of, to balance your thoughts, worries, or concerns about material or financial issues with a focus and faith on the spiritual. A positive vibration and focus will bring about positive results. Okay, so yeah, this is talking, okay, so this is talking about integrating this, the 666 that we just got is talking about integrating the spiritual with the material world and releasing any worries around that is what it's saying. So it's like, look, we're moving into this material stability. And it's from living from this space. It's from living from this heart space, whether you're a man or a woman, living from this heart space, giving that love, making that a part of your daily life in every single thing you do, every word, thought, and action and interaction. And as you do that, you move into this, whether you're a man or a woman, which is, you know, those crown chakra energies, those divine energies indicated by the purple, really getting grounded down into this red, the earthly, the everyday, the material, and living with that divine wisdom, which is represented by this cat. So really, with that 666, what we're being told is we are living the spirit energy in the material world. That is happening. This is our near future. So to release any worries and concerns around that, how it will work, you know, we're supposed to be in balance with the physical and the spiritual now, in balance and integrated because of that alchemizing healing that's taken place. Look at that. Look how balanced that is. It's a very Libra type of, with the Libra moon, a very Libra type of thing, right? That Jesus is showing there. Moving us into this. And this is having abundance, having everything that's needed in the physical world. So all that time when, you know, you might have been like, okay, I'm going through this spiritual expansion. I'm going through this time where things are really changing my life. How is this going to work? Well, now's the time in the near future, because we're standing in that space of living that way. So now, near future, it's like it's working. It's working. And your job, as the angel number is saying, is just release the worries about it. Because it is working. It's being handled divinely. Beautiful. And it's because you're in alignment. It's because you are in alignment. You've done the work. You've done the healing. You've done the alchemizing. You've done the transmuting. You've allowed the Christ consciousness to come in. Okay, so now, Lenormand spread, just to see what is here. Okay. Beautiful. I'm loving this light. Aren't you? Tell me what you think. I'm trying to improve the quality of my videos with the help of my beautiful, beautiful mentor and friend and amazing reader, Hops Tarot. So check out Hops Tarot. He is my mentor, and he's helping me up my game on the technology tip. I just said that. Because it's going down for real, right? So, okay, here we go. This is the puppy. And the puppy is about, okay, so see, he has a red leash and ball. Okay, so he wants to be in the real world. This is loyalty. This is a tender love that you can really live with. It's like this puppy just wants to be with you. This puppy does not want to like hurt you or be threatening or be anything you need to be afraid of. This is loyalty. This is companionship. This is wanting to have fun in the physical world, wanting to enjoy the physical world together, and just really innocence, you know. So this is that heart energy. And it's now a new beginning. It's also the end of the old with a 9 and a 10. So it's, okay, so it's saying, I'm getting that the kind of threats of the past, if we're talking about, whatever we're talking about in relation to other people, this could be about a divine partnership. So if you're talking about your divine partner, let's say, and you've been through pain in the past with your divine partner, and maybe things seemed a little scary at times, and maybe at times it was like, that energy felt threatening. It was like more of a wild animal kind of thing, right? This is now. This is now. You can trust this companion. And it's an innocent love. It's a new love. And it is in the physical. Okay. I'm just seeing there's more. So he's approaching you. He's approaching you quietly, so quietly that you may not even realize he or she is there, is what they're saying. But when you turn around and look down, you're going to see. Okay. And it might take you a minute of like, what's this puppy? Where'd this puppy come from? What's going on? And then you're going to pet him, and then you're going to feel this innocence, and then you're going to just fall into it, is what I'm getting. That might take a minute, but that's happening. Okay, so we get this card a lot. It's the Labyrinth. It's talking about the confusion of the 3D world, of the physical world, but you are following your divine guidance with the 7. And you know, one thing I'm noticing about this card today that they're bringing my attention to is, even though it's confusing and kind of going round and round and like, where do we turn? These people are not alarmed, okay? So this is an energy of calm amidst the confusion, is what they're giving me today. Calm amidst the confusion. Because if you are, if you are in this, you're actually still a leader. Even when you are winding around and you're not sure yourself, you're still a leader. Other people are following you. You may not realize it, but they can see your head, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna go where they're going, okay? Because they seem to be heading in the right way. They seem to kind of know, because you're calm. So that's what this message is today. It's like, even if you don't really know, even if you're still being a little bit thrown off by the world and what's going on, and in these relationships and whatnot, stay in this energy, because others who may have even less of an idea, who do have even less of an idea, are looking to you, and you are being divinely guided. So just stay calm. Keep your eye on these doves that have the higher perspective. That's your guides. Right? Okay, so here's this card about magnetism again. It can be magnetism, and it can also be clearing. It can also be like problems that are getting stirred up. And what I'm feeling, actually, I'm going to get clarification on this, because there's that, and there's the birds, and that's conversation. So I need a little bit of clarification about what. Okay, I'm going to pull from the Wisdom of the Oracle for clarification about the birch and broom and the birds, the frenzied energy and the conversation, and what that means for us today. Thank you. Oh, so it is about a message. It is about a message. So that's okay. Let me just ask for clarification about the birch and broom, please. Thank you. Okay. So here's our message and our clarification. So this is about the frenzied energy. This is about the things being stirred up. Okay. And that has to do with like that confusing energy. It's like things being stirred up. This could be emotions being stirred up. This could be your physical surroundings being a little bit chaotic, maybe. But there's this. You're being guided to go within, to breathe, to receive your guidance, to speak from your higher self, or maybe not speak at all for a while. We are in Mercury retrograde or something. So it's good. See, it's affecting my communication. Proof. So it might be good to be silent. If you don't have absolute certainty about what it is that you're trying to communicate right now, it probably is best to be silent until you have very clear guidance in that frenzied energy. Now, once the clear guidance is there, either you're going to speak or someone's going to speak to you. And this is a significant message, to bring clarity where this confusion was, because the birds are about speaking and conversation, and about like a lot of conversation. Like it's not like the big serious conversation. It's just like talking about things. The message in the model, however, can be significant. And look, another 6, another 6. So, and this is a 3, which is talking about that energy of being in balance and being with the divine and that guiding your communication. So to go within, to be silent, to tap into your guidance, to be able to communicate or to be able to receive this communication. And you'll be guided, you know, whether you are to initiate or to receive. Okay, I'm going to ask for Ascended Master's guidance for this group. Thank you. Nurture yourself, Mother Mary. So again, like the breathe card. Yeah. And amidst all of that energy of confusion or frenzy or just kind of static, nurture yourself. And when you nurture yourself, you really are nurturing those around you. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it really is one of those truths. Trust. Vishnu. Trust. Trust because you're being lifted up. You're being held up. You're being led. And I'm getting here, it will, they're showing me the walking on water. So going back to the things where it's like, how is this going to work in the physical world? Trust. And you will see those, you'll see that miraculous assistance. Come out of the closet. This goes back to the communication. This goes back to the communication. If you watching this, okay, this is what they're giving me. If you watching this have anything to communicate, anything of significance in your heart, of truth in your heart, of your soul, to communicate from that place that you have not communicated, it is time. If you've been waiting for that divine guidance to let you know when it's time to communicate something, this is it. I have the honor and privilege of being the delivery person for that guidance because this is the moment. Yep. So communicate that, because now is the time to be, they're showing me like it's like an audit of the heart. They're saying like audit of the heart. It's like let your heart be transparent. Let your soul and your heart be transparent. Let nothing be concealed, they're saying. Okay? Maybe there was a purpose for things to be concealed up till now, but now let nothing be concealed. Yeah, I'm getting... Yep. If it's of your truth, if it's of your soul, if it's of your heart, let nothing be concealed. Okay. So yet another card about going within, listening to the guidance, centering yourself. Got 3 of those different messages. So this may be a time where a lot of us are very externally focused. It's time to shift that. And maybe because, yeah, so in that first message where it's like we're living this daily life with so much spiritual infusion, that maybe it feels like we don't need to like take time to just tune in or just meditate, but we do still, because there's much to be received still by doing that, right? The next, answering the call. The time is now. So in case that previous one about come out of the closet didn't resonate, then let me be the delivery person for this second message to to corroborate the first one, which is the time is now. Answer the call. And there is a strong energy of the masculine and feminine coming together here. The stag is the masculine. And they're coming together through this doorway. And the full moon may be very important for this call, this answering this call. Stay focused. Hold the course. This card has been coming up a lot because of that physical world energy, that emotional energy, the things that can distract. Stay focused on your guidance, on your alignment, on where you're being led. and trust. Thank you. Okay, so one more message. Which deck? Which deck? Ooh, a big wind coming in. Wind of change. A wind of change. So the message is going to be, the last message is going to be from Jesus. Thank you. Wow. What things soever you desire, when you pray, believe you receive them and you shall have them. What things soever you desire. When you pray, when you stay focused, when you stay the course. Believe that you receive them and you shall have them. Wow. And look, those doves, he's focusing on those doves, just like, actually he's looking past them. But my attention is brought to those doves, just like in the previous card. It's that higher perspective, it's that spirit perspective. Seeing things from that perspective. If you're down on the ground right now, you're going to get turned around, is what they're giving me. If you're down on the ground, you're going to get turned around right now. So be up where those doves are. Okay. Okay. Thank you. This has been a beautiful reading to experience with you, and I would love any comments, and see you again soon.